Hey everyone, welcome back to Investment Physics. Disclaimer, I'm not a certified financial advisor. Today I'd like to talk about a simple method on how you can convert your grocery and other shopping expenses using credit cards into a way to buy a free iPhone within a period of 1 year. This method will work only for this year and probably the next. It may not work all the time. This particular method is for US investors. I'm not sure if it can be applied to India or different countries, but check your credit card rules, and if you can, then great, go ahead. So all of you already know how to use credit cards, but there is one thing that many of you might have overlooked. Whenever you apply and get a new credit card, most of them give like a 12 to 15 month free loan period. They call it as a free APR period. Some credit cards in the US also give a joining bonus like $150 or $200, although these days that has become a little more rare. But almost everyone still gives the free APR option of 12 to 15 months. So in effect, this is a way to take a 0% loan using your credit card. And that is what I'm going to talk about today. So let's say you currently have a very good credit score like 680 plus or 700 plus or something, and let's say you have enough income and your yearly grocery expense is somewhere around $20,000. That equates to roughly 1700 per month. It need not be only grocery, it could also be your restaurant eating out, going to movies, vacations, paying for car insurance, home insurance, in addition to grocery. So if all of these things combined, on average, if you spend up to like 1700 or more per month, then this method will definitely work for you. So what you have to do is apply for a credit card. What exact credit card to buy, that of course depends on you. If you are looking for a very high cashback offer, then I use like Citi double cashback or Citi custom cashback offer. They give like 2% to 5% on categories or flat discounts and things like that. I'm not endorsing any of these products. You can research yourself and choose a credit card that works best for you. But after you get the credit card, you are automatically eligible for this 12-month to 15-month bonus APR period. Just make sure you read the rules and you're aware of what is the period for your particular type of card. And then just go and spend like you usually do. So most people, they usually pay off their credit card month at the end of the month, like at the end of that payment period when the bill is generated. But for this particular discount APR period where they are not charging you any interest, just set up an auto payment such that you pay only the minimum balance for each month. So depending on your spending pattern, this minimum balance could be very low. Like you may only have to pay like $40 or $50 per month or something like that. And the rest is basically like an interest-free loan that the credit card is giving you. And what you do with that money that you don't pay to the credit card at the end of the month, you invest in some other secure assets. In this particular video, I'm only recommending secure assets, which right now are T-bills. So what is a T-bill? T-bill also stands for treasury bill. It is a way for you to lend money directly to the US government. Currently the interest rates are high, and then T-bills usually give up to 5.5% interest. Of course it depends on the duration. So to buy a T-bill, you have to go to treasurydirect.gov, or you can also buy T-bills from your broker like Fidelity or E-Trade or something like that. The T-bills are available in multiple intervals like 3 months, 6 months, 9 months, 12 months, etc. If you want a much more longer duration, then you can take T-bond. But for this particular case where you're just using credit cards to generate some kind of extra income, I think T-bill suits best because you have short-term durations. Whatever, let's say you spend $1,700 on the first month. Instead of paying this to your credit card, just pay the minimum balance due, and then use the 1700 from your paycheck to buy a T-bill. You can buy for the first time for a duration of 15 months. From the next month, you can continue buying 15 months. After 3 months, buy for 12 months, 9 months, 6 months, 3 months, and so on. This is called as building a ladder. In effect, you continue buying T-bills throughout the term of 1 year or 15 months or whatever that free APR period is for your credit card. Keep decreasing the period to build this ladder. And when this APR period ends, the credit card will give you like a 2% cashback. The T-bill itself could give you like 5% to 5.5% of interest. So in total, you get 7% of interest. And by the end of the year, if you would have spent 20,000 at least per year, that would come up to 1,400 in money that you have saved just by using this arbitrage opportunity. And this, of course, you can buy an iPhone or do whatever you want to do with it. Maybe go for a mini vacation somewhere nearby. I don't know. But yeah, this is a simple method I wanted to talk to you about. So, of course, I'm taking a few assumptions here. One is that you have good credit, like 680 plus. Second is that your credit utilization is below 30%. What this means is that let's say you have 5 credit cards and each have 10,000 limit. So your total limit on all the credit cards combined is $50,000. It is recommended that your total credit usage stays below 30%. So if it is 50K is your total credit card available limit, then 30% of that is like $15,000. So it is recommended not to spend more than $15,000 on your credit card. But if you are married, then of course you and your wife together could try this method, and you can easily spend 20 to 30,000 per year without damaging your credit. The third assumptions I make is that you set up auto pay and then you set it up to automatically pay the minimum monthly balance per month. This is just to make sure that your credit doesn't get dinged because you forgot to make a payment somewhere in the middle. The fourth is that you're all very prudent investors and you pay off all your bills on time and you don't have any credit card debt. Only then is it advisable to take on this kind of a method. The fifth is that you very judiciously invest in T-bills at the end of every month. Instead of paying off the bill, make sure you go to treasurydirect.gov or to Fidelity and you purchase a T-bill with that amount. And then also make sure that at the end of the 12-month or the 15-month period, pay off your entire credit card balance so that your credit isn't dinged. After you pay off your balance, because you have paid it off within 3 to 4 months, your credit usually goes up, and you can again rinse and repeat this strategy for the next year. This method will only work when the interest rates are high. It is expected to be high this year and probably some part of next year. Usually the interest rates are like 2 to 3%, so it may not work in that case. If we head into such a scenario, then you can use this money to buy something called as an Ibond. If the Ibond has a good rate of return. Ibond basically is used to track inflation. In the past, in March 2022, Ibond has given like 9.26% rate of return, but currently even Ibonds are giving only 4.3%. So in future, you can also consider, in case inflation is high but the interest rates are low, then you can buy an Ibond and still probably get 4 to 5% rate of return. So there you go. Hope you enjoy your free iPhone. Thanks.